Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new around here, my name is Ronan and I make a lot of product and tech reviews and I make vlogs. Today's video is a vlog and it's exciting because Elaine and I actually have an exciting evening planned. So it's currently Friday the 15th of July and it is coming up to 5:45 in the evening. So Elaine and I are just having dinner and we ordered some takeaway. So we ordered from a place called Camille Thai that we have gotten stuff from in the past and it's very, very tasty. So I'm having a pad prick hang, and what is it you're having?
Pad king stir fry.
And then when that's finished, we're going kayaking in the River Liffey in Dublin.
Ronan is rowing us. Come on, row. Come along there. We're out like in the middle of the river. So this is fun. Okay, I'll stop filming now and actually help him row.
Kayaking, it was a lot of fun. We actually got a really nice, we got perfect weather for it basically. So it was really warm, the water was really warm, it was really sunny and it was really calm. So yeah, it was just really nice to just bob along on the river. And actually what was really good is when we got to the furthest point and we turned around to come back to our starting point, the tide was coming in, so it was basically, the tide was going out, so it was pushing us back towards our start point because we started further down near the ocean. So that was fun. But yeah, we've just been back for a little while. We're just sitting with Frank outside, and then Elaine has gone up to have a shower. I'm gonna go have one in a sec just because we're kind of just like dirty from the river water. But I went out to the shed to fill up Frank's food boxes because we keep the big bag of food out in the shed, and I almost locked the shed up and came back inside and left the food boxes in the shed. So I'm very glad that I didn't do that because that would have been really, really annoying tomorrow morning. So it is now Saturday and Elaine, Frank and I have come down to this really shady park for an early morning walk. And the reason we're down here is that we're basically in a little bit of a heat wave in Ireland at the moment, so it's already like 21 degrees. So we decided that we wanted to just bring him out early before it gets too hot in the middle of the day for him to be out and walking about. So that's what we're doing, and already it's just lovely to be down here. I'm very shiny because I accidentally basically poured too much sunscreen out into my hand, put it on my face, so that's why I'm extra shiny right now. We have come into town because we have to go to a guy who's basically going to examine Elaine's engagement ring and kind of just tell us a little bit more about it, because it's an antique ring that belonged to her nanny. And if we think it was made in the 50s and stuff, so we're just gonna basically try and find out a little bit more about it. So the appointment is in 10 minutes and we just got here and the sun is splitting the rocks in Dublin right now. It's ridiculously hot.
I'm getting a headache from my decaf coffee and I think that it might be caffeine, so it's going to be interesting how the day will unfold.
Yeah, I had caffeinated coffee and I just feel normal. I'm fine.
It might just be the heat. But anyway, let's go!
home from town and we got lunch in a place called Cornucopia. So we basically got lunch to take away. So what we're having is chicken Caesar salad wraps, but instead of chicken, it's that seitan stuff. So this is what it looks like. We also got some kombucha, and Frank is sitting on the sun lounger under an umbrella. We have just been kind of taking it easy for the rest of the afternoon. It's so hot right now, so we've kind of just been chilling. Elaine is just chilling on the sun loungers over there, and I was inside with the dog for a little while just playing the Switch, but I've come back outside just because it's too nice to be inside. We're just starting to make dinner now, and I've changed out of my white shirt into something that's probably slightly warmer, but at least I can get the food all over this and it won't be a big deal. And the reason it would be a big deal is because for dinner tonight we're making paneer masala. Dinner was really tasty. Frank is playing with his duck and he's getting a little bit giddy, but it's still 27 degrees, so it's too hot to like take him out for a walk or anything. So I do feel bad for him because he's got all this energy and he's got like pent up and he wants to work it off, and he doesn't understand that if we took him out for a big walk he could overheat and die. So we just kind of have to ride it out. But I think the weather tomorrow is supposed to be a bit cooler, so hopefully we'll be able to give him bit more kind of activity and exercise than he got today, so that would be good if we can. Good morning. So it's now Sunday and Elaine and I have come out to Crew Wood up in the Dublin Mountains because we're doing just a little hike, and it's still pretty warm, but it's not as warm as it was yesterday, so it's a lot cooler, which makes it a lot nicer. Elaine says that we should call this a mountain walk and not a hike.
Yeah, I mean there's an elevation aspect of it, but I feel like it's more of a walk because we usually bring the dog here, so.
That's true, he's not really an off-road kind of doggo.
However, I am finding it challenging enough when going to start it, so we'll see.
Yeah. We're back from the mountains, and actually the route we took was, we kind of went off the track and went up a few little bits that we'd never done before, so it ended up being much more of a hike than we anticipated. We're clearly back home now, and I'm clearly in the back garden. We are going to do some work in the back garden, so I'm going to go cut the grass and all that kind of stuff, so I have to go and deal with all that. But before I do, I stopped over to my parents' house and we borrowed their power washer. So it's all here, and that's their hose there, because we need to use that as well. But the reason we borrowed the power washer and the hose is we're going to wash the patio. I'm not 100% sure that you can see from just through the camera just like kind of the state the patio's in, but it's real, like it's gone real dirty and kind of grimy, and there's like moss and algae growing on it, so we're just gonna power wash all of that off. And actually, where you might be able to see, Elaine just got a wet cloth and a brush and brushed one of the slabs, and it looks way better. So I'll show you that, and maybe you'll be able to see the difference between what the patio was like and what it will hopefully be like after we've power washed it. So if you look, this is the one that Elaine has cleaned, and then this one next to it, which is under a big shadow, so it's difficult to see. You can see it's much kind of duller and darker and has like moss and like fungus or whatever, algae or whatever growing on it. So Elaine, look, once we get the power washer up and running, the patio should look much more like it did when it went in new back in 2018. So the power washer works. We had a slight little issue there with a drop in pressure because we were also running the washing machine. We've since stopped the washing machine and it seems to be working okay now. So yeah, time to power wash the patio. So quick garden update, I have cut the grass and Elaine has been power hosing the patio. So this is how everything looks so far. So this is Elaine's handiwork
on camera.
and it looks so good. And just to give you something to compare that to, this is underneath the where the sun lounges are, and you can just see how gross that all is. And if I pull back,
you can even see like the comparison between that one and that one. Like that one I just did. I'm using this for Ronan because it's the most satisfying one.
Yeah.
But I am destroyed.
Yes.
I'm not even as bad as I was earlier.
Yeah.
But it's fun.
We've put the garden back together, so I'm sitting at the table in the garden, so I'll just show you. This is where I'm at right now, and Elaine is making dinner. And also our loungers are back where they're supposed to be. So they're back in the corner over there, and I have to say the patio looks amazing. It looks just as good as it did when we got it first, and to be honest with you, it kind of looks brand new. So I'm really happy with how it's turned out, and we're gonna have dinner out here tonight just because it's so nice. And I don't know, can you see this, but Frank is just lying in the grass. One thing that's really good about Frank is he actually really likes just lying in the grass because it's cool when it's hot like this, so that's a bonus. So we're very happy with how the garden has turned out. The only bad thing about it is when I was taking the lawnmower out of the shed, I hurt my back, so I twinged it and it's really sore. Just my lower back's really sore now. I'm pretty sure it's just muscular, and I'm pretty sure in a day or two it'll be fine. But it's a bit sore now, which isn't ideal. And the other thing that also happened is when I was getting into the shower after we'd done all the work in the garden, I accidentally cut my nose, and I don't know how I did it, but I have a big kind of like gouge on my nose here. Like scratched it with my nail, and I basically have a big cut on my nose now, and it looks ridiculous. Anyway, I just wanted to check in and let you know about those updates, and that we are very happy with how the garden's turned out. Dinner was delicious. So now Elaine and I are just sitting out on the sun loungers having sneaky gin and tonics to finish off the weekend. So I'm gonna leave this video here. I hope you've liked it. If you do, please give it a big thumbs up. Please subscribe. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.
Bye.
Bye.